Here's an interesting story that's taught in any law school in the world. Our story starts with a successful man who's being accused of murdering a woman. He hired the best lawyer there is, paid him $5 million, looked at him in the eyes and told him, "I'm counting on you to get me out of this mess." The lawyer looked at him back in the eyes and told him, "Don't worry, I'm getting you out of this." So the trial begins, and the prosecutor, who is a top-notch lawyer, starts to go through all of the evidence. He starts to go through all the evidence that are really strong and valid. And in the meantime, our lawyer sits calmly. The prosecutor starts to go through all of the evidence, and the judge looks at our lawyer and tells him, "Wow, we have a really strong case here. What do you have to say?" The judge tells him, "Listen, if you're not starting to talk, this guy is doomed. This is a death trial." Our lawyer looks at the judge and tells him that, "Listen, I don't have anything to say because this case is really strong and the evidence are really valid. So I hired a private detective. And my detective actually found out that this girl is actually alive. She faked her death and she lives in Mexico. And not only that, I even convinced her to come here at 3 p.m. and admit that she's still alive. 3 p.m. she will come straight through that door and will prove everyone that she is still alive. She's going to be right here in this court. It's currently 2 p.m., so let's wait 1 hour. The girl is going to come straight through that door. And in the meantime, the entire court and jury starts to panicking and whispering. For an entire hour, the entire court has been sitting calmly, peacefully, and stressfully, and couldn't take their eyes off the door. And 3 p.m. comes, everyone looks at the door, and no one gets in. 10 minutes pass by, and still nothing. No one gets in. 30 minutes to get by, and it's 3:30, and no one gets in. It's 3:45, something amazing is about to happen, and no one gets in. The judge looks at the lawyer with fury in his eyes and tells him that he's going to pay for this. His guy is going to die. And the lawyer answers back calmly that, no. You know the US law. With the benefit of the doubt, you can't convict my guy. If there is a doubt, even the small of the smallest, you can't punish him. For more than 45 minutes, the entire court has been sitting quietly and looked at that door. That means that each and every one of you had a doubt, even small, that this girl is still alive. If I now were to tell you that your dead grandfather is going to get into that court, you wouldn't believe me, because you knew that it is impossible. But when we talked about that girl, you had a doubt that she's still alive. The judge thought for a couple of seconds and told him, "Okay, I want 30 minutes to think about it, and we're going to meet here in 30 minutes. The judge goes and comes back after 30 minutes. He tells the entire court that he finds that man guilty. And the lawyer couldn't believe what he just heard. He looks at the judge and tells him, No. I just proved to you that out of the benefit of the doubt, you can't punish him." And the judge told him, "You're right. But we looked at the security cameras and we noticed one person in the entire court that didn't look at that door. And that person is your guy. That means that even if we weren't sure that she really died, your guy was certain with 100% that she won't get in through that door. He knew that she is dead. Our guy didn't have the doubt that he is guilty and that this girl won't get in. He didn't even bother to look at the door. What can we learn from it? In life, it doesn't matter how desperate and how terrible your situation may seem. If you don't even bother to look at the door and to have that slightest of hopes that you can improve your situation and that there is a way out, there won't be a way out for you. Not if you give up that option. And that means that you are guilty. You are guilty, and it is your fault in your personal life, in how you feel and how you act. It is your personal fault. If you don't even bother to look at the door, it's your fault. You should always believe that there is a way out and that you can improve your life. You can be confident that if you're not going to look at the door, no savior will come for you. You should always believe that you can get out of any situation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to my channel.